Okay. Making oatmeal. Gonna head out today on a grouse hunt, or as they call it out here, partridge. We're gonna go and hit up our backyard out there. Nice look at our trail going up. And then we're going to see how well we do for grouse today. Nice beautiful day. About 2 degrees Celsius, but it's windy. Windy northwest wind, and we'll see how we do.
Yeah, hopefully we do.
Yeah, just watching some YouTube here, getting our stuff together.
Making some oatmeal. We're gonna put some maple in it.
Yeah, let's do it. There we are. Coffee and oatmeal. Breakfast of grouse hunting champions. Right?
Right? It's so good. And it's made with our homemade maple syrup from the spring last year and maple flakes.
Yeah, there we go.
Just like a Tim Hortons oatmeal.
Should be good. Maybe even we'll get a snowshoe here today.
Oh, that'd be neat. Let's hope.
That was fast.
Shot his head right off. First one for the trip so far. Just got off the quad. Just seen it down the trail. First one so far. All right.
Right on.
Right on.
Good start.
See if there's more. I think there may be.
Okay, well, this is one of the trails we put in this fall, and we just pulled up. We parked, we got to the entrance of the trail, and there was a grouse there, and you saw Jackie shoot it. And so now we're going to just start doing our walk-in. This trail's not very long, but on the property here, I've put in about 3 kilometers of trails so far over the course of maybe 2.5 years or so. Just when the land is dry enough, we can get out and do some work just like this. And then we'll see how it goes. But this is usually a pretty good area. Lots of brush. You usually see some grouse in here. So, see how she goes.
Yeah, good luck. Hopefully we find something.
We're just out here walking, and we found a deer scrape. I'm actually going to log this in on my Hunt Stand app, just to keep track of it on the day we found it. I'm sure there's something coming and hitting this on a regular. But we're kind of on the northwest corner kind of side of the property out here. We don't have any trails in this area, so we're just kind of walking along the deer trails. It's what, November 9th?
Yeah, November 9th.
Yeah, and it's pretty cold out. It's windy, real windy out. Yeah, you can see those trees. They're shaking over there pretty good. So we got some good winds today. It was just nice to see that grouse on the trail right from the start. You know? Yeah, I'm going to log this in. Make sure I keep track of where the scrapes are this time of year. For me, this is post-season. We already got our deer. So we're doing some scouting and some grouse hunting while we're out here.
Maybe some rabbits too.
Yeah. I think we just found a nice open valley for deer hunting next year. we don't have too many open little areas like this on the property. It's pretty thick. So, I mean, maybe this birch tree is big enough for a tree stand. Not much cover there though. Yeah, nice spot. Looks promising. Another potential site for a tree stand for next season. Okay, so we were just hiking, oh geez, down there where that big birch tree is where we were. And I marked that as a good location for a tree stand because the second valley that we overlook. And we came up through this little deer trail that cuts across. And this is the trail that I put in a couple years ago. We can either go that way out to the central part of the trail system or this way, and it loops around up top of the hill and back out to the main trail. What do you think?
We should probably go down this way. Maybe we'll take the back way out.
Okay,
There seemed to be some there.
Alright, let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Okay, so we are here at our spot where we're going to start grouse hunting. This is like the main hub of the trail system, and we're going to probably go down this way, and then we'll see if there's any grouse. They like to sit on the trail sometimes in the morning. Then other times they'll be just off the trails or in the brush. We're mostly just walking trails today, keeping it easy. We'll see what we see. Just taking a break. We walked down our hill here, and actually when we bought this place, we kind of inherited a bit of a junkyard, so there's a lot of cleanup, and I was left with a bunch of these big thick loader tires for heavy equipment. Some we incorporated into berms and snow break walls and things like that, and some of the big ones like this I moved throughout the trail system just as like a bench to sit on for while we're walking, because there's over 3 kilometers of trails here. When you're walking down a hill or up a hill, it's nice to have just somewhere to sit, somewhere in between. So
You got a good view too.
yeah, great view out here. Then a great way to incorporate some of that old junk but make it useful. Okay, so I built this trail, was it last year? A year and a half ago?
Yeah, a year and a half.
And I had to build a little bridge here because this swamp just flooded out this area. There was nothing here. This was just, kind of looked like that. So once we got this in, we were able to open up the back half of the property and get maybe 75 acres worth of area to explore. So nice little place for mushrooms and hunting and foraging and hiking and ATVing, and it's really worked out. This year though, there's not much water. It's been a really dry year. So I mean, even this, I've never seen this dry before.
Yeah, this always had water in it.
Yep, and then this year it's been dry. But we went through our wettest year last year into our driest year this year. So, but it's been good for getting access to the woods to make some of these trails. Yeah, so we're in the very far north corner of the property now. Big opening out here, but it's all grown in with all these little saplings everywhere. Makes it tough for shooting, although this is a bit of an opening. And there's all field out there, so that's the northwest corner, no, right on the northwest corner. Oh, gross! Hold on, just wait. He went up the trail, we'll check on him. Okay. Yeah. We'll go up that way. They'll probably see flesh like that. Yeah. No, they don't even flush.
It's so open, you can probably see it right there.
Yeah.
I think he's in a tree over here.
Yeah, he wrapped around towards the other tree stand up that way.
Yeah. Alright.
So we'll go and push that bush. I'm going to switch out the SD card on this camera. So I've got some cameras just watching travel, whether bucks are nocturnal or whatever. I like to just keep track post-season and see what they're doing. Helps teach me for the following year. We'll go and get on that grouse once I switch out this SD card. I know it's up there somewhere. So let's see how we do. Yeah, we'll probably try to walk under this quickly. Holy moly. There used to be water flowing under here. That's where I got my bear. Well, we didn't get that grouse. We went up and we cut through the woods and did another loop around. I mean, this stuff gets so thick and there's a lot of, you know, chest high brush and stuff you can get into. And he took off. So we're at the little fork in the road that goes back down to the tire where we take our break at the bottom of the hill. And then this here is where the loop goes and eventually comes back out, kind of meets right here. So when I ran this trail, I ran it along the top of the ridge here. There's a big valley on that side. It kind of loops around on the interior of the property to the two stands back there, then back out. So we'll keep trying. A lot of times with grouse hunting, they'll be right on the trail that you just walked a few minutes prior. And I find they're attracted to stuff, you know, like vehicles, or if you're doing any work on the property or something. I mean, I've had them fly out when I'm working on my tractor, but it always needs a little more work when we're trying to just walk around with no dog or anything for them. Still enjoyable though, the way I prefer to do it. Okay, so we just made it back up. We were just down the hill on the very back side of the property. That's where we flushed up a grouse but couldn't find it. We're gonna go head down to where we put in that little oat food plot. Maybe if you want to take that trail, I'll walk up and take the other one and we'll meet at the where it meets.
Yeah, we'll see what we see.
Okay. I'll tell you when, one sec. So we started planting some apple trees up here. We would like to turn this into an orchard one day and just have a bunch of apples growing here. Soil's not very good. Not the ideal spot, but we're gonna try it. And that's the way out down there back towards the house. Okay. And that's some junk left over by the old owner we still got to clear out. Okay. I'll probably have to come and get that junk soon. Just been slowly cleaning up the junk from out here. We usually see some grouse in here. They really seem to like this area half the time. And sometimes we'll come out and see 3, 4, 5. Other times we'll come out and see nothing. Usually it's better early season throughout October. But, well, it's November 9th. And we only start grouse hunting once we're done our deer hunt. No? Okay. We like to do our grouse hunting and combine the postseason deer scouting together. Yeah, just our tracks. And this trail here is going to lead over to the food plot that we put in. Okay, hopefully you can hear us with the wind. It's bad today.
It's really windy.
Yeah, it's got to be 60k winds out here. This is the, well, we call it the clover oat food plot. And it's beside one of the last few oak trees that remain on this property after it was logged. We had a tree stand up over here, we took it down, and now we have this area. You can see it's a bit of an opening, not very big, maybe about 20 yards across. We've got the apple trees in, and we're gonna get some more oats and clover in. We've planted some ryegrass, which kind of took over, but there is still oat growing. And we found that the grouse really, really like the oats. And then the bears have been in here. We had some deer. Apple trees hopefully will take. And we had sprouted those apple seeds from local apple trees. And then, yeah, just seedlings about a foot tall. But I have to clear some of this out. And then, yeah, the pain to do that much ryegrass, but I mean the deer still kind of like it. Just odd flurries here and there. I really like those camera brackets. Sure beats strapping up to a tree. I just got them off Amazon. They weren't very expensive, I don't think. Pack of 6, I think, or a pack of 4.
False chanterelles, so not edible. But still neat to find. Look at them popping all over here.
False chanterelles, eh?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, right here too. Whole line.
Oh, they're probably growing with this old root or something.
See, there's a lot of rotted wood here, and it's probably just decayed wood in the ground, and they're popping up through it.
We can't walk in that. Like, that's just piled up in here.
I bet you all the grouse are in here.
Yeah. This is another section of the property. We're on the far east side of the property this time. And this trail I had put through here, you know, piled a lot of stuff up on the side to get through. It was really thick. But beautiful, beautiful area. Just too thick to shoot in most of it. So then there's a hillside up there with some real deep woods. Good deer in there too. We just kicked up a deer.
It was really cool.
Must have been just in,
Just like
maybe
in the
10
sun.
yards in the bush there, probably bedded. It didn't see us, wouldn't have smelled us, but heard us. I think we were talking.
It just got up and walked.
Just got up and took off. But this is another section of the property. It's all, you know, new growth, forest. But the grouse seem to like it here. They come up off the hill here, make their way over, and sometimes we catch them in between. But maybe not this time. It's really hit or miss with grouse hunting. Sometimes you see them and sometimes we just don't.
Yeah, I see we find them a lot in the early season here, but we're deer hunting then, so.
Yeah, we don't grouse hunt in the early season, just so we don't come in and walk around all over the place and spook out the deer. We prefer to keep the woods, you know, pretty low pressure until we're done. And then we're fine to come in and do whatever after. And out that way you can just see the field, which goes back to our place. I mean, our house would be just up over there, so really nice having this as the homestead backyard. Yeah, you can see the field there. And we got a hunting stand down right in those trees. Those trees right there, there's a stand, and that watches the back corner of the field. And we only bow hunt that one though. Okay. Get back to it on this windy Saturday. Alright, so we're ending back where we started. But we flushed one grouse, we kicked up a deer, and yeah, Jackie, you got one.
And we got one today.
So right on.
Look at that,
Yeah,
that's nice.
Gray, gray phase.
Yep. We're gonna do something with
Solid
the tail
band, I
here.
think that's a male.
Is it a male?
I think it was solid band. Does it have the 2 spots?
No, just a solid band right across
Yeah,
there.
okay, looks
Yeah.
like a male. I might be wrong, but either way, great. One
Yeah.
grouse in, make maybe a grouse stir fry. Or
Yeah.
sorry, they call them partridge out here.
We're gonna do something with the tail though and make like a neat little mount. And
Yeah.
alright,
Right
that's
on.
awesome. Good hunt. Let's get
job,
this on
bud.
back. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. It was fun.
Yeah, we'll try again later on.
We'll
It's the
try
first snowfall today too, November 9th.
again. Yeah, look at this.
Good day of grouse hunting in southern New Brunswick.
Alright everyone, like, subscribe, and check in for more.